Heterotrophic nutrition. What is heterotrophic nutrition? The organisms which depend on other organisms for nutrition are known as heterotrophic nutrition. These organisms are known as heterotrophs. So, heterotrophic nutrition refers to organisms that rely on other species for sustenance. We refer to these species as heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are classified into 4 categories: parasites, saprophytes, insectivorous plants, and symbiotic plants. The organisms that derive nutrition from the body of other organisms are known as parasites. The organism which take some nutrition from the body of the host is known as partial parasite. The organisms which completely depend on the host for the nutrition is known as total parasite. So, over here, the organisms which obtain nutrition from the bodies of other organisms are known as parasites. The organisms which receives some nutrition from its host are known as partial parasite. A parasite which entirely dependent on its host for nutrition are known as total parasite. Saprophytes. The organisms which obtain nutrition from decaying and dead plants and animal matter. These organisms are mostly seen after rain. Here, the organisms that feed on dead and rotting plant and animal waste are known as saprophytes. The majority of these species are seen after rain. Insectivorous plants. Green plants which obtain nutrition partly from the soil and the atmosphere and partly from small insects. These type of plants are known as insectivorous plants. They do not get enough nutrition, so they eat insects to fulfill their need for nitrogen. Symbiotic plants. When two different organisms live together and share shelter is called symbiotic relationship. Relation is a symbiotic relationship between algae and fungi, where algae synthesize food while fungi absorb water and minerals for the algae. This is another example for symbiotic relationship. Nitrogen is converted into a form that plants can absorb through nitrogen fixing despite the air's high nitrogen content. Rhizobium bacteria fix nitrogen in legume roots, providing nitrogen and shelter, forming a symbiotic relationship with plants, allowing them to convert atmospheric nitrogen into soluble form. So, in a symbiotic connection with plants, rhizobium bacteria fix nitrogen in legume roots, giving them both shelter and nitrogen, enabling the plants to transform atmospheric nitrogen into soluble form. Thank you.